Hello, I'm Mimi, and today I want to talk to you about how you can make money as an artist online without already having a large audience on social media. Growing an audience online is incredibly powerful for earning an income and also really fulfilling, but to create a genuine community usually takes a lot of time, and sometimes you need to start earning sooner. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, but more on that later. So if you don't already have an audience on social media and don't want the stress of trying to grow on Instagram right now, you can still earn an income from your art. You just need a way for your target audience to find what you're offering. You can still grow an audience on social media at the same time that can slowly grow on the side, so it doesn't have to be one or the other. Now, the reason that having an audience online is so powerful is because it means that every time you have something that you want to sell, you can tell all of those people about it. And if it's something that's valuable to them, then they'll consider purchasing it. That also goes for sponsorships and brand partnerships, because the larger or more engaged your audience is, the more valuable you are to brands wanting to advertise to your audience. So if you don't yet have an audience that you can show your products or services to, then you need a way for them to find you. This means that you'll be wanting to focus on platforms that allow your target audience to search for what it is you're offering, and you'll need to market to them in different places. This could be something like Etsy, because Etsy is a marketplace where you can open a shop to sell things, but it has an inbuilt search engine so that people coming to the platform can search for what they want. If you can make your shop and listings easy to search for by using the right language and good photos, then there's a chance that people coming to Etsy will find what you're offering and make a purchase. You can do this for all sorts of products and services. It doesn't have to be physical products, and you don't have to host them on Etsy. You can sell a product or service pretty much anywhere as long as people can find you through search results or your marketing. Now, the main platforms that come to my mind that have search engines for people to be able to find you are Etsy for having your own shop, print-on-demand sites like Society6 or Redbubble, YouTube for content marketing, and Google and Pinterest for more direct searches. There are obviously lots more, and feel free to share your story with us in the comments if you've had success with any other platforms. So an important part of selling something to a customer is having them know, like, and trust you. And if you already have an established audience, then you already have this with your community. But if you're selling to a stranger, then you have less time to establish that you're trustworthy. If you're an artist selling something to a brand new customer, then your first impression is really important. So things like the photos and titles you use on Etsy, or the way your website looks, or whatever it is of yours that they're seeing first, needs to really quickly catch their interest. Here are some things to focus on if you want your art products to stand out online. SEO, which is search engine optimization, is about using the best possible words or phrases to be found by a search engine. You'll want to focus on phrases that people use to search for things to maximize your chances of being found, but you also need to be specific and accurate, because if your SEO is too broad, then you'll probably get lost among all of the other products out there. There's lots of information out there about good SEO practices, and it might differ for each search engine, so it's worth doing some research. Excellent photos. Even if you're not selling a physical or tangible product, you're still going to need photos or graphics that tell people at a glance about what they're buying. You want to entice people, and you want to show them that what you're selling is high quality, something that you care about enough to take good photos of, and is something that they really want. For product photos, use lots of natural light or get a little studio light, and consider making a cute scene or flat lay to show them off. If it's a course or coaching that you're offering, then it's not something tangible necessarily that you can photograph, but you can use photos to build trust about who you are and why you'd be a good teacher. Info about you. Have somewhere on your shop or website that people can find out more about you if they want to before they make a purchase. Whenever I land on a sales page for a course or more expensive item, I always want to know a bit about who's made it and will go looking for their about page. It helps to build trust and a relationship with your customer, so keep it fairly short and relevant to you as an artist. and marketing. You can reach new customers by marketing your products to them with things like ads or using influencers to show off your products or posting on a visual search engine like Pinterest. I think that a great way to build some trust with your customer, be found in search results, and also grow your audience is with content marketing. It's basically where you create a free piece of content like a blog post or YouTube video that provides value to your customer and then directs them to your products or services. An example of this is my recent brush pack demonstration video where I created a free piece of content that's valuable whether you're interested in buying my brushes or not, but also directs people to my shop where they can buy them for themselves if they want to. Now, if any of these things feel a bit overwhelming, then the good news is that they can all be learned, which is why I'm really excited that the sponsor of today's video is Skillshare. You've probably already heard, but Skillshare is an online learning community with loads of classes on creative topics and also business topics, so it's a great place to learn some new skills and increase your knowledge as you start earning income as an artist. I just learned a lot from a class by Rand Fishkin called Introduction to SEO, Tactics and Strategy for Entrepreneurs, because improving my SEO for my website and also my marketing skills is something that I've been wanting to work on. It's a really beginner-friendly explainer of SEO and how search engines rank websites, and I'll definitely be implementing some of their suggestions next year. I think that Skillshare is such a great resource to invest in if you're looking to learn some business skills as an artist, and the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you can try it out for yourself. Thanks so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. So in my mind, there are two main ways to approach earning an income as an artist in this context, but you can definitely have a mix of both, so it's probably more of a spectrum. You can either focus on building an audience, and then when you feel like you have an engaged community, you can then start selling valuable products or services to them or getting paid for content views or for brand sponsorships. Or you can start selling straight away and focus on being found through online search engines and with your marketing. And then if you like, you can also slowly build an audience on the side through social media as well. So which is the better approach? Well, I don't think there is one. It's whatever suits you and your circumstances best, and if you spend too much time thinking about the perfect path, then you probably won't take any. So sometimes the best approach is the one that you actually take. Personally, I took the long and slow approach to earning my full-time illustration income and built an audience first, which is what then brought most of my income opportunities. But that's because I had the luxury of living pretty cheaply, and also because I was initially mostly focusing on improving my art skills rather than making money as soon as possible. So that worked for me. I really do think that having an audience puts you in a powerful position in the eyes of brands and marketing agencies. It gives you more opportunities to be seen by publishers or people looking to license your art, and it's also just really lovely and fulfilling to be able to connect with like-minded people. So I can't recommend enough creating your own art community of some kind. But it does take time, so that's why I wanted to create this video to show you how you can make money as an artist online without having an audience first. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then consider giving it a like and subscribe if you haven't already to see more content about being an artist. Also, I'm hosting an advent calendar over on my Patreon this month, so there are lots of extra goodies like digital brushes, drawing guides, and printables to say thank you to my wonderful community over there. Join any tier anytime in December to get access to everything, and you can find out more on my website. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!